So it's such a pain on PlayStation on Xbox. With Xbox, you had to like go to each individual character to type, but here I've gotten so used to using the motion and the controller to select items like on the text, so you could text really fast. The touchpad is good, but then I learned I got really good with the whole motion thing. That's like so much easier now. Nope, sold it. Yeah, I traded it in. So I traded it traded it in. So I paid $320 for this PlayStation 5. So the my Xbox was $220 when I bought it, and then I sold it at GameStop for $165. And then I got the new PlayStation 5 with the Fortnite bundle for $420. And then I um saved myself $100 from that, including tax. Yeah. Honestly, best decision ever. I stopped playing console like gaming on a console. Now for me this is like a more convenient thing than that PC. Because look, I'm like streaming right now. Like also, I don't know what this is.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them
Where?
dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything.
Yeah.
To show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation.
I think they're gonna have 60 FPS. Just
Truth.
because
We're trying to
that's
fix
because
the free minds and bodies.
they're claiming to
There's
fully
only so
utilize the
much we can
technology of the
do.
PlayStation 5.
Have the upper
I
hand
mean,
these days.
GTA 5
Something
has it,
larger
so
than
why would
assassins
GTA 6
and
not have
thieves
it?
is approaching. Bigger
So
than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him.
yeah.
To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was
Is
done,
Carla Ray like
he
a
used another
lieutenant in the
ancestor
crew
to provide
or
decades of
something?
experience in the span of a few days. It worked.
Who's Carla Ray?
We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast
Oh,
approaches,
okay.
December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only
Gotcha.
that this is where they want us to be when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from
Yeah.
the first civilization, The
Yeah, she
ones who
constantly
came
asks me. I
forward,
don't want to
a
be in it though.
precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden.
Her,
This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this
her
long-lost
videos
place,
are
armed
five
with the
hours
knowledge of
long.
Altair and the
Her
abilities of
YouTube
his. He
videos
holds in
are
his hand the
literally
apple of
5 hours
Eden, and
long.
we stand at his side,
And I'm
ready to
just
thwart
like,
him,
this
however
is
we
a
can.
crazy amount of work
His name
for
is
not many
Desmond,
views.
and he has brought
It's
us to
okay.
the
It's,
end.
I don't know why she has to make 5 hour videos. It should be like 2 hours or something reasonable. Nobody's gonna sit there and watch a 5 hour video. Most people, they watch 15 minutes, 2 hours in one sitting, right? But nobody sits there and sit there and watch a 5 hour video. I just don't. I doubt.
We're here.
What? I mean, look, I think what she should do, as somebody who does edit videos and all that, and I have a good amount of views on my
Let's
videos and
go.
my Rockster edits, I can understand how hard it is and difficult. So I'm not saying I'm also like quality over quantity in life, and that's the same principle with editing a video. Even like in movies or TV shows, it's a short video, not like 5 hours. It's achievable in bits and pieces. So, like for example, it's easy to record and produce a 15-minute uh, TV episode. Easier than doing a whole 1 hour, 5 hour video. Like people at least are gonna watch it. People will watch the 15 minutes, but they're highly unlikely to even finish the 5 hours. You know what I mean? Like you put all this effort, and most people will not watch the full 5 hours of work.
In another moment,
Like,
down went Alice after it,
that's what I'm saying.
never
Like
once
if you're gonna
considering
make
how
videos,
in the world she was to get out
focus on
again.
trying to make it short and achievable in a good time frame, and focus on the quality of cinematics, not quantity. So I've watched some of her videos, and my criticism is that some of the shots are a bit lazy because she's trying to fill up so much time. The edits don't come off as smooth or professional to me. Like I'm not trying to like butcher somebody down. I'm just saying as somebody who does cinematography, like for videos, I'm working with a car crew in real life, recording videos. Um, it's very important to do high quality shots, making your shots really look good and smooth and consistent with the theme. And some of her shots are a bit lazy. Like there's a car shot and it just flies by. She's just putting the camera on the person and that's it. But if you put a camera and then do a small, slow movement, then you get something that looks a lot higher quality of content. Like in most movies, if something's moving very fast, people get sick. They get dizzy. But in movies, they always try to do very slow and calm shots. So like you know, like like a James Bond movie, and that's easier. Now I'm not saying all my videos are cinematic. I certainly do have very cinematic videos, not all of them. I have some fast put motion ones I wouldn't call cinematic. I've done both, but like I just don't know. I feel like her videos, if she just focused on producing maybe an hour of content and split that up into different episodes, that would be great. And all the I listened to her story, and it's all AI voices. It would be cool. I would like to hear real people. I'd like to hear real people saying those lines. That would be cool. Like even if she was to try to use like a voice changer, That would be perfect. That would be way more natural than like, you know, an AI voice. Like for example, I can little squishy little cobras. You know, I'm a little cobra. You know, I can. Oh, I'm a cobras. Little squishy cobras. You know, oh my god, I love cobras. Oh my god, I love cobra. You know, I could change and flex away my voice. I can do that because I. You could do the same thing for yourself. You could do that in a video, and I feel like that's going to be more relatable and easier to watch than like some AI voice because it's it's super jig. It's not flowing. Like it's just kind of hard to watch. I don't know. That would Yeah, that's my little 2 cents, but that's my opinion. I'm not saying that anybody do anything or different. I mean, most people are getting paid for it, so it's a hobby. It's a hobby, but if you're trying to make a career, you should think about how you're gonna get people actually watching your videos all the way. So, like, I'll give you an example. One of my videos, the most popular one that I've posted with 500,000 views. The reason why it's so popular is because just like her videos, it's scripted. It has a theme, it has a story, but it relates to people, and it has good cinematography. Um, like for example, the Kaio shot or the plane shot. I made unique things that was easy to watch for the eye. Um, and everybody can relate to seeing the GT Online intro, right? And everybody can relate to being griefed in GTA. So I kind of like made a video that took the heart of fans and it put it in a video, right? So I certainly struggled with that in the early days. Oh yeah. Also, another thing also is that her videos are only on YouTube. Like, if she posted on like, a trailer, for example, and put it on like Reddit, people would love that. I mean, honestly, she just made a trailer. I don't see any trailers of any of her videos. If she did that, oh my god, that would blow up. People would love to watch that, you know?
The key. You
So,
must find the key.
but I do respect one thing. I respect the amount of work. The time and effort to make those videos are, oh my god. I don't know what she does with her. I don't know how. It's like you'd have to spend your whole day editing videos, like it's your job. That's kind of how much effort she puts, like a whole full career, like a job, like kind of effort.
You
Uh,
collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
I don't know. I don't know how you have a time. I just don't know. I don't know.
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least
Yeah, that's my
until we
little
knew what it wanted.
business.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's
Rockstar
fine.
editor or whatever, in director
I know
mode or
what I'm
something.
looking for, by
Yeah.
the way. It's a
Just
key.
playing an NPC in the game and
Some
then
idea where it
recording
is,
that
Dad?
as like a character with the
Guess that's why she
dialogue and a
triggered the
story,
bleeding
I'm like,
she.
yeah.
Juno, Dad. She's talking
And
to me.
there's some videos, like if she just crammed all the 5 hours of content into 2 hours, I think people would watch.
We picked up a software update
Because
from them. I'd like
it
to
would
run a
be
couple
like,
of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major
you would
issues.
have to stick to the main story, not all those different
What do
side
you need me to
characters
do?
and stuff.
We'll
Like,
start simple. Walk to the marker on
the
the
story
map.
would come across. Like, you know how you watch a YouTube video and you're like, this is the title, and I'm like expecting this kind of content, but then you like keep watching and it's clearly not that, and you have to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. Then you click off. Like, that's the same case there. Like,
Okay,
you gotta
Desmond.
make something that's
Let's practice
entertaining.
climbing on these objects.
There's a whole point of entertainment or a whole video. So, like I'll give you an example. Like the reel that I'm gonna post later. Like those are very high, like very quick content. But it took me only 30 minutes to make that, and it's like what, like a 10-second, 15-second video. But the thing is, people will actually watch it. People will click on it. That's the difference. So I don't know. Yeah, yeah. But that would be good. Yeah, I got so popular on Reddit. I'm actually the top. I'm one of the top 10 posters on the GTA 5 subreddit, the GTA 5 online subreddit. Top 10, my video. Like that's a huge amount of where I got my fame and where people actually looked at my content. So it just sucks to see that. Seems like a hardworking person. I just wish the best for her, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,